People are ready to spread their wings. An estimated 212 million Americans are planning a trip this summer, and 64 million will travel abroad. But that comes with health risks.
It's a great idea to make an appointment with your healthcare provider at least 4 to 6 weeks before traveling, and it's for a couple reasons for that. So firstly, you want to make sure that you have enough of your prescription medication on hand. So that means you have enough for your trip with a few days extra in case you do have any travel delays. And then you also want to check in to see if you need any vaccines prior to traveling. Some destinations do have vaccine recommendations or requirements in order to enter that destination or country. So the best way to see what you need is to go to the CDC website, and they break it down by each country and let you know exactly what you need prior to traveling. And you want to make sure you get that done 2 weeks prior to traveling, because it does take your body 2 weeks to build the antibodies to that vaccine. You want to make sure that you have a printed copy of your vaccination record with you. Keep that along with your travel documents, including your passport. And don't forget to make sure your passport is not expired.
You also need to pack health essentials that you may not be able to find while en route or at your destination.
Things that might impact your head, your nose, or your stomach. And what I mean by that is if you are traveling, there's a good chance you might get a headache. So you want to make sure you have things like acetaminophen or ibuprofen on hand. And also, if you're going somewhere else, it's a different climate, it might be a different season when you're over there. So there might be different allergens in the air that might bother you. So it's a really good idea to pack some antihistamines or allergy medications, as well as some nasal decongestants. Sometimes those long flights, they get your nose stuffy, your ears clogged, so having a decongestant on hand is always a really good idea. And then when it comes to your stomach, you want to make sure that when you are on vacation, I know we're eating more, we're drinking more, we're trying different foods, so it's super common to have an upset stomach when you are away from home. And that's not a problem, but you just want to make sure you're prepared. So I always recommend packing some things like antacids, anti-diarrhea medications, and things to help with excess gas and bloating.
And as many as 75% of travelers forget this one essential health practice.
Make sure that you're staying hydrated and drinking enough water. I know all of us probably drink tons of water when we're at home, but on vacation mode, we're on the go, we might not have our water bottle with us all the time, and you're trying different things, different drinks, but it's very common for people to get dehydrated on vacation, and that can lead to a lot of other health problems. So always recommend to keep that in mind and always keep track of your water intake, especially during these warm summer months.
Also, limit alcohol and caffeinated drinks and choose foods with high water content as much as possible. Get more healthy travel recommendations at cvs.com.